Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Mr. Atcher316. I am back on YouTube, here to make a DVD review requested by Ross Gray. His username will be in the description box, so go subscribe to him. But also remember to subscribe to me. I will be making my Q&A video anytime soon, so remember to please send me your questions. You can send me two ways. One, you can just send me on my channel. The other one, you can just comment on this video, say Q&A, and then write down your question. It can be any question relating to wrestling or any of my other hobbies, such as Family Guy or horror movies or CSI or anything like that. Or it could be about me myself. So so remember to do that. And for those of you guys who sent me the questions, thank you very much. I'll be able to answer your questions soon. Anyway, so Ross Gray was requesting me to review Armageddon 2002. This pay-per-view, sorry. This pay-per-view took place back in 2002. December 15th, that is, I believe. Yes, it's December 15th, 2002 in Florida. This was the last pay-per-view of 2002, which was probably one of the best years in wrestling, in my opinion. It was it was like right after the Attitude Era, and it was like the beginning of the Ruthless Aggression Era, which was also one of the greatest eras in wrestling history, in my opinion. The Ruthless Aggression Era will probably be my second favorite era. After the Attitude Era, because they both are kind of similar in some ways. The Ruthless Aggression Era had great roster. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, The Big Show, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Booker T, Eddie Guerrero, JBL, Rey Mysterio, Rob Van Dam. The list goes on and on. Anyways, so let's go on to the pay-per-view. On the front cover, you got the two main events. One for the World Heavyweight title, the other one for the WWE title, for Raw and SmackDown. Here's a side view. And if you guys want to see the DVD, here it is. They didn't come with an insert. If you guys want to know. Okay, that was thunder outside. It's raining really hard, and I have to go to the gym after this, so I'm a little bit worried. Anyways, what I was going to say was, this pay-per-view... Wait, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, this DVD cost about $10 for me, used. So I think brand new would be like $12. It's pretty cheap, because this is not a very rare DVD to get. You can find it on Amazon for a cheap price, as well as eBay. So yeah, you won't have a problem with that. Anyways, let's go on to the pay-per-view. First match is a Fatal 4-Way World Tag Team Championship match. It was an elimination match, by the way, between Jericho and Christian against Booker T and Goldust, against the Dudley Boys, against Lance Storm and William Regal. Now, this was a good match. I like the tag team matches that occurred in every pay-per-view back in the Ruthless Aggression Era and the Attitude Era. They were consistent, and they were a solid openers for the pay-per-view, or fillers in the pay-per-view, depending on where they were set up in the pay-per-view. I believe this was the opener of this pay-per-view. So this pay-per-view this match was good to watch. In the end, it was down to Jericho and Christian and Booker T and Goldust. And in the end, Booker T pins Chris Jericho for the 1-2-3. Next match was Kane versus Batista with Ric Flair on his side. This was the first pay-per-view in Batista's career. So they decided to give this victory to Batista, thinking that it was going to progress him on towards, the mid-card status, or whatever the hell they were thinking about back then. And this was kind of like right before. This was around the time when Triple H and Ric Flair formed Evolution along with Batista and Randy Orton, which boosted their careers onwards. And this match was alright. It was nothing special, but it was okay to watch. Kane put up a good match. Batista picked up the victory, so that was a good boost for his career. Next match was Edge versus A-Train. Not one of my favorite matches in the pay-per-view. Ended up as a disqualification. Edge won, so I really didn't care. It was kind of like a filler for the pay-per-view. Next match was Chris Benoit versus Eddie Guerrero. Now this match, no matter what, whenever you put these two men together, whether it's a tag team match or a singles match or whatever, or any other stipulation, or whether it's for a championship belt, these two can make a great match, a classic match. Now, out of all the classic matches in their careers, this wouldn't be one of their best matches. Though, don't get me wrong, it was still a good match. Just, they've had better matches before. I thought Vengeance 2003 was a better match. Even the ECW One Night Stand 2005, that match seemed to be a little bit more entertaining to watch as well. But this match itself was pretty good too. Benoit ended up making Eddie Guerrero tap out to the crossface, so Benoit becomes victorious in this match. So, yeah. Next is a triple threat women's championship match between Trish Stratus, Victoria, and Jacqueline. Victoria was the champion. I believe Victoria won this match. It was a pretty good match. Victoria had a great title run in 2002 and onwards. And as a matter of fact, she had a great character. I liked her role in the Divas division. She was like that AJ Lee of the Ruthless Aggression era, except Victoria made it, extended it to a next level, to an extra level, because there weren't many stipulations at the time, And plus, Victoria was pretty violent, which was one of the things I liked about her. I mean, if you look at her match with Trish Stratus in the Survivor Series, that was an epic match. An epic Divas match, that is. You will never see a Divas match as good as that match it was today. So yeah, I believe Victoria won the match. I don't recall. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Victoria won. Anyways, next match is for the WWE Championship. It is Big Show with Paul Heyman against Kurt Angle. Now, throughout the night, but before I even talk about this match, I just had to say that throughout the night, they were kind of teasing Brock Lesnar's return and interfering in the match. And that's exactly what happened in this match. Basically, the whole match was just for that one moment where Brock would come out, scare off Paul Heyman, and attack the Big Show, which was exactly what happened. And then Kurt Angle picks up the victory and takes a belt. So that was a good match to watch. I liked Brock Lesnar, coming out there, having his babyface run, and then just attacking Paul Heyman and Big Show. Just a great moment. Last but not least, the World Heavyweight Championship match, which was a 2 out of 3 falls between Shawn Michaels and Triple H with Ric Flair. This match was epic. A great 2 out of 3 falls match. I believe the first one was a street fight, the second one was a steel cage, and the third one was a ladder match. Very, very good match to watch. They had a violent match. They've had so many violent matches, as a matter of fact. SummerSlam, then you go to Survivor Series, an Elimination Chamber match. Then you got the Bad Blood Hell in a Cell match, which a lot of people thought was not a good match, but I thought it was a decent match. This match was awesome. This was probably my favorite Shawn Michaels Triple H match. Very, very good match. Triple H wins the World Heavyweight title immediately after Shawn Michaels just won it from Survivor Series, the previous pay-per-view, which wasn't a bad thing. I liked the match. So, and this was the last time Shawn Michaels ever held a world title, so that's an important thing to remember. So yeah, all in all, this whole pay-per-view was a great pay-per-view, a solid pay-per-view, a great way to end 2002, and a great way to start off the year. So in the end, you got Kurt Angle with the WWE title and Triple H with the World Heavyweight title. So that's good. If I had to rate this pay-per-view, I would probably give this a 6.5 star out of 10, because this pay-per-view was not the best pay-per-view, but it was still a good pay-per-view, a good way to end the year, that's for sure. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and Ross Gray, I hope you enjoy this pay-per-view as well. This is not very expensive to get, so you can find it anywhere for a cheap price, and it's not very rare as well. So you can find it online anywhere. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. So remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Subscribe to Ross Gray. Subscribe to me. I'll be making a Q&A very soon, so please, please, please send me your questions, and I'll answer them. And I'll make some more videos sooner or later. And that's all for now, guys. See you guys next time. Peace.